What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there, man? Bad night for Regis Prograis out there last night. We gotta talk about it, y'all. Devin Haney defeats Regis Prograis, upsetted him, upsetted the champion. Did a magnificent job. I saw parts of the fights. I was in and out. Unfortunately, y'all, I didn't go live. I was doing other things, but gotta give a shout out to Devin. We gonna speak the truth today. I told y'all straight up, I'm not a Devin Haney fan. So I don't want nobody to get on here and think that, hey, I'm just, riding his coattail or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, you gotta give Devin Haney his respect, in this fight. I'm gonna criticize, I'm gonna talk about other things, but today, Devin Haney is the 140-pound WBC champion of the world. I was very disappointed in Regis Prograis. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, did you at least pinch the bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did Regis go out there and do? Devin Haney, went out there and showed his IQ, his distance, put that jab out there, the 1-2 out there. Devin Haney went out there and did his job, y'all. I was expecting Regis to upset him, but man, Lord have mercy. Hey, Devin, I give you your jewels, baby. I give you your flowers. You understand me? I give you the crown. You went out there and handled it. But I'm going to speak on, everything I need to speak on. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Hell of a night of boxing. Shout out to Haney. Shout out to Haney. He did his thing. Haney has showed that there is skills, what I'm saying, in his arsenal. He has a high IQ. He went out there, and I kind of knew that situation was going to happen in the fight, from them watching a Zorilla fight. You could really beat Regis with distance if you create distance, and that was his main game plan. If you noticed in the fight, movement and distance was what handled Regis that way. Still give a shout out to my boy Regis Prograis. Rougarou, you still in the building, man. Like you said, you're going to go out there and you're going to, train, and you're going to see the tape, and you're going to go out there and do what's necessary for you to switch it up, you know what I'm saying, to come out and be a better fighter, but you got to give all props to Devin Haney. He handled his business. Devin Haney is now the WBC lightweight champion of the world. Okay. He put on a spectacular show out there. You know what I'm saying? I watched some of the highlights. I actually watched some of the fight too, in and out. He did a successful job. He did a smart. He did everything necessary to win that fight. It was a shutout, really, and I was very disappointed on how Regis performed. I'm thinking like, Regis, hey, you fighting for your title. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be running that, Devin. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to be standing on the outside and doing all this and that. Run at him. If you got to choke him. Do if you got to knee him, low blow him, do something. Even though I'm not a boxer, I'm just looking at it from my point of view. I would not go out there and just let somebody take my title from me. Devin Haney knocked Regis down, I think, 2-3 times in the fight. I was very surprised by that. Devin went out there and did a spectacular job, man. That's all I can say about this fight. I'm not, I'm gonna go into later stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do. But as far as this performance, that was a Floyd Mayweather performance. It was a beautiful performance. He did what was necessary to win. He came out on top, and you can't hate Devin Haney for doing what he did last night. Shout out to Devin Haney and the Haneys, the Haney team, all of that. Regis looked hard. Yes, Regis did look hard, but I'm very disappointed with Regis Prograis. To be the champion, to know what's on the line, I was expecting more from Regis. I think Regis' whole game plan, like I said, was that he went out there and tried to box. You said you was coming out there to fight. Fight me. You supposed to be rushing in there on Devin Haney, roughing them up, doing whatever necessary to win. He went out there looking like he was trying to box Devin Haney. And that was a horrible mistake. And you seen what happened. Multiple knockdowns, staggering in the ring. You can't go out there and prove that you can box with Devin Haney. You said you was going to fight. Regis should have went out there and fought. So, can't take nothing away from Devin Haney. The best man won. At the end of the day, I salute you, Devin Haney. You go after, regardless of how I feel like you pick them. Even though I feel like Devin Haney picks fighters off bad nights. At the end of the day, when they fighting you, they know they got to be up to par. They got to train good. They got to do everything necessary. So I give him full credit for his accomplishments in the sport of boxing. Also, we got to talk about the fact that Bill Haney and stamped it, and he came out and he just telling the truth. And I got to ask y'all opinions about how he talked about Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, and Gervonta Tank Davis. We got to go in on that. Either, man, I was disappointed that you picked Regis. Regis is not a good boxer. Regis doesn't have it. I was going with Regis. I like to see the underdogs win as well. I felt that Regis was going to put on a better performance than that. When your belt on the line and also your name on the line, I'm expecting you to go in and give it your all. Not go out there and try to box Devin Haney from the outside instead of rushing in on him, jumping in and out, and doing what's necessary to get the victory. I went with Regis because I'm a Regis fan. I ain't gonna lie, what I'm saying? I was a little biased about it. What I'm saying? I'm not a fan of Devin Haney. I did not want to see Devin Haney win. But at the end of the day, I never hold back, and knock a man down. I'm gonna give him his full credit. And he went out there and he put on a masterful performance. Reeves just didn't do what was all necessary. He played into the hands of Devin Haney. He wanted to box instead of him going out there and trying to fight and beat Devin Haney. I was expecting more from him. But at the end of the day, Devin Haney proved that it's levels to it, and evidently that Regis need to get on his level. At the end of the day, Haney beat that boy black and blue. They just showed pictures of how Lomachenko looked, and I don't care what nobody say. I still say Lomachenko won. I'm gonna give Lomachenko that credit. It's not hating on Devin. That's my opinion. You have your own opinion. He put on a masterful performance against Regis. Hands down, shut out. Regis didn't do enough and didn't really do nothing at all, which was surprising to me. You know what I'm saying? Devin has the ability to be really good. He just needs to learn to finish. If he can't finish, he won't beat Tank. He can definitely beat Shakur and Ryan, though. As far as with Shakur and Ryan, no. I mean, especially with Shakur. And see, that I was hoping somebody was going to bring that up. With Shakur, y'all have to understand this. This is what bothers me about these Devin Haney fans. And I'm not hating on y'all or nothing like that. Devin is an accomplished fighter. He deserves his respect. But y'all are literally sitting up here acting like y'all forgetting them videos. Y'all acting like y'all forgetting them videos of the fact that Bill Haney is on video saying that Shakur always got the best of Devin Haney. Why y'all keep acting like y'all don't understand that, or y'all ain't hear that? Devin Haney didn't move to 140 just because he just wanted to fight Regis. Remember, they offered this man 25%. Shakur Stevenson lowballed him and then had no negotiations. They just ran. They ran over to 140, and true enough, they fought Regis, but they fought Regis off a bad performance. Understanding that Regis can't do anything if you put distance in front of him, which DJ showed last night. They just showed this. But y'all keep talking about Shakur. Shakur will beat the hell out of Devin Haney. Shakur will beat the hell out of Devin Haney. You know what would be crazy though? Since Devin Haney has become the 140-pound WBC champion, if Shakur Stevenson just jump and leave 135. Now watch this. This how I gonna to y'all. If Shakur Stevenson leave 135 right now and jump to 140, he's in line. He can be mandated to fight Devin Haney. Then y'all will see and understand that Devin Haney really don't want no parts of Shakur. Y'all keep acting like y'all keep missing them videos. This was all on social media about when the camera was slanted and the dude sitting there hiding the camera. He talking about you lucky to have a good day against Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson always has had the best of Devin Haney. So when y'all go to talk about Shakur, and don't mention Shakur and Devin in the same category talking about fighting, because we already know about that. He don't want to see Shakur Stevenson. They hollering at, why they're calling out Tank like that? Because they already beat Tank up in sparring. They already made Tank quit before. They know they can beat Tank. Tank know that Devin can beat him. That's why Tank don't even mention nothing about a fight at all. Hold on, let me welcome Canellas on to the channel. How you doing, Canellas?
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What a
What's up?
great night of boxing it was, wasn't it?
Yes, it was a great night.
It was a great night of boxing, man. Oh, okay, so I didn't see anybody else talk about this, so I want to get your take on it. What'd you think about Montano Love out there, man?
I didn't see that fight, but I seen him get knocked down. Montana Love to me is a B- fighter.
Yeah, yeah, B minus. That's fair. B minus,
And
C plus. I kind of put him at a C plus, B minus. You got him in the good area.
you know, he was talking all that talk to that boy, you know what I'm saying this and that, and you know, I'm up in your face now, and you know, talk don't mean nothing. Fight size don't
And he
mean
can't back nothing up, bro. Like he can't back nothing up.
he can't
Like
bang
that's the
nothing up.
thing, man.
You
Like,
know,
come on, man.
respect to him. You know, he went out there, he performed, he gave us entertainment, but at the end of the day, I don't see Montana Love as a real legit, you know,
Yeah,
fighter that's gonna go out there and handle his business.
he's not a top contender at
No,
all,
not
man.
at all. Not at
Like,
all.
I like, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like to see a brother lose. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can't be talking all that saucy, and then you ain't got no sauce for the food, man. Like, I thought that was crazy, man. Like, this. I mean, I don't know though, man. I don't know. I think, I mean, he was just talking too saucy for me, man. Never really liked Montana Love. I'm gonna be honest.
How did you feel about the fight last night?
Man, masterclass performance by Devin Haney. It meant exactly how I thought it was gonna go. I just like how I've been on here all week. I said there could be a knockdown on either side. I kind of figured that Devin was gonna knock Regis down. Um, uh, I mean, Devin, man, that kid has come really far in his career. I mean, the kid is doing great things. I've been watching him ever since he was just a kid. Like, ever since he was like 20 years old, I've been watching Devin Haney. So I really got a lot of love and respect for Devin Haney. Really, congratulations on his men. Congratulations on, I mean, Regis Prograis. He went out there, he fought. He fought like a warrior. He did, he really did. He was gonna try to. You would have to knock out Regis Prograis during that fight. Regis Prograis, he was determined, but like how I mentioned the other day, Devin, all of his attributes came in handy for him, man. Like he used those really well. Like his 4-inch arm reach advantage, he used that really good.
Yeah,
and man, I mean, he was just, just putting that. I called it, man. Like I knew he was kind of gonna fight like this. Like I knew because I know Devin Haney enough. I've been watching his fights, so I kind of know him enough. He fought kind of like how he did with the George Kambosos fight. Not a lot.
He did a great job, you know.
He did his thing.
But I was very disappointed from what I saw with Regis. I was like, Lord have mercy. This what you call, you know, going out here? He was trying to box Devin Haney. You know, he should have to hurt Devin Haney, push him up against the ropes, body shot. You know, he played into the Haney game plan and he lost.
He played right into it, man. I mean, yeah, man.
Small move by Devin Haney, you know, kept preaching, oh, you ain't got no skills. You ain't got no skills. You can't box. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's that Floyd Mayweather talk. But I gotta ask you this as well. Did you see the Bill Haney talk when he was talking about Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, and Gervonta Davis?
I didn't see that.
Oh Lord, he went in on him, man. He said Floyd ain't accomplished nothing what Devin and did at 25. You know Floyd gonna speak on that real soon. He also said that Tank is a fat boy, and he spoke the truth. One thing I gotta say about Bill when he did this, the one part I didn't like is how he downplayed Terrence Crawford's accomplishment in the fight with Errol Spence. But he said this about Tank. He said Tank hasn't fought a black fighter yet. Tank keep giving people fake fights. talking about he the face of boxing. He went to mention on about Terrence
Man,
Crawford.
what? What did he say? He said Devin was the face of boxing?
Huh?
Did he say Devin was the face of boxing?
He was trying to put it as if Devin should be the face of boxing at this point. You know, which
Man,
I give him full credit. You know,
he
if
an
it
MF
wasn't,
liar, bro. He's
I
an
put it like
MF
this:
liar.
if it wasn't for the Lomachenko performance, which was a close fight, I stamp that, and I really would. You know, I know y'all know I go in on Devin, but if the Lomachenko, if he would have cleared out Lomachenko like he did Regis Prograis, then I say yeah, they got to put him up there like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say this also while we're on this topic, so I don't forget. I'm gonna be really brief with this. If Lomachenko had all the belts and he was undisputed, and he had fought Tank, and I mean not fought Tank, fought Devin, it was the exact same fight that we saw. Do you think they would have gave it to Devin? Absolutely not. They're always going to give it to the champion.
Hold on. Which fight you talking about? If Lomachenko would have had the belts, like
back in March when Devin and Loma had fought, right? Let's say the roles were reversed. Let's say Loma had all the belts, right? Mm-hmm. Loma has all the belts, and it was that same exact fight. It wouldn't have gone to Devin Haney. It would have been to Lomachenko, because they're always going to give it. They're always going to give it to the champion.
I don't know. I really can't say. You know, it went the way it went. You know,
you got to take it from the champion.
If that's the case, then you know, like I always speak and tell people, you know, the championship rules matter. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case that happened, then you know. Then yeah, they did it and gave it to Haney like they were supposed to, because he was the champion. Lomachenko didn't knock him down, then decisively win. You know, in my opinion, like I said, it was 7 rounds to 5 for Lomachenko for me. But you know, people have it different. But you know, he didn't knock Devin Haney down. He didn't beat him up bad. So Devin left with the belt.
I gotta say this: Devin won that fight. I personally had Devin winning that fight.
I respect.
It was really close, super close. On top of that, Devin was a champion and everything. But man, forget all that. This fight was fireworks. Devin should be very proud of himself.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Brandon Braswell, for the donation, $20 donation. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that. I truly do. Well, let's read some of these comments, because you know I ain't like the other channels. We got to read the comments too. Leo says, Devin versus T.O., who you got easy? At this point, with the performance that young man just put on Devin Haney, it's 50-50. I'm not finna call out and say who gonna win that fight. With what Devin has done last night, I just can't come out there and say that T.O. gonna win. Y'all know I done got caught up on T.O. Fimo Lopez. He done took me over. The takeover then took me over. He a fighter. You know what I'm saying? He done took me over. So, you know, I'm gonna give respect to Mr. Devin. I'm gonna put some respect on Devin Haney's name now. You know what I'm saying? I got to. So I'm gonna say I can't say right now. That's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? What you feel about it, Canelo?
Man, I feel like Devin he would beat Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, it would look just like how we just watched last night. It'd be a UD, unanimous decision. He would beat Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, he's good. He has him and Devin have really good footwork. But I think Devin is just kind of unmatched at this point when it comes to that division. But I don't think Devin should move up to 147. I think that's a terrible move. Like, there's some killers up there, bro.
Right
they're
now,
hungry too.
Right now, there's no reason. Right now, you know, just handle. Try to be undisputed at 140. You know, go after Teofimo, go after Riley, go after Matias. You know, leave 147 alone till you clear out that division.
Them boys are hungry up there.
You know,
they're hungry.
But see, this is something I gotta say now. That I think about this. Why would a fighter who just went and beat the #1 so-called fighter at 140 be considering even thinking about moving to 147? Now, think about this. Who at 140 once again? Who was at 135 that the fight never happened with?
Excuse me, can you say that again?
Who's at 140 that was at 135 that Devin didn't fight?
You got Rolly Romero, which is a clown. That's a clown show right there. Devin, he would box circles around that kid. And then you got Teofimo Lopez as well.
Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah. Why are you rushing to go to 147 and fight Keith Thurman? But then you got Teofimo Lopez, a fighter that you said you wanted to fight. And I just told y'all in another video, Teofimo Lopez called Devin Haney before they made the Regis Prograis fight and told him he wanted to fight Devin Haney. Yeah. He said he had an arena, a venue, and everything. Teofimo said that Devin turned it down. But now all of a sudden you win the title and now y'all want to go fight. Y'all want to forget 140. Let's go fight Keith Thurman, who ain't been in the ring in a minute.
Yeah, it does seem. And then right now they're catching Keith Thurman at the right time because he's old, and they know Keith Thurman is, and he's supposed to be mandatory for the WBC title at 147. Yeah, I could get what you're saying because you'd be like, damn, man, now you're just picking on old dudes.
I mean, and not necessarily just saying he picking on old dudes. I'm just saying peep the play. Okay,
I see it.
You see what I'm saying? You moved to 140.
I see it.
It's very appropriate. Meanwhile,
it's too strategic.
Now I'm gonna take y'all back a minute for a second. Teofimo had the belts before Kambosos, which Devin Haney was going and trading secrets with Kambosos so he could beat Teofimo Lopez. You make it to 140, you beat Regis. You got the belt now. You can become unified and fight Teofimo. If you beat Teofimo, you got 2 belts. But instead, y'all want to go and say, hey, let's go to 147 to fight. Why? Why? You can't be undisputed. Keith Thurman has nothing to offer you right now. Keith Thurman has no belt, no nothing. Long layoff. He has nothing to offer you. Why not go at Teofimo?
Yeah, fight the best in your division.
Okay, I'm just wondering. Let me know what y'all feel about it. Am I crazy?
You know, you're not crazy.
Am I just mapping it out? You know,
no, you're right. You're right. Why you want to go in there and pick on the old guy? And then on top of that, what I don't like about that also, that old guy, he even though, okay, so I'm be real with it, right?
Go ahead.
With the older fighters, right? Like, you got like Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, you got Keith Thurman, and I'm talking about just at that weight class. Those guys got a lot of unfinished business with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't go in there and just try to interrupt, man. Don't get your nose up in there. Let them boys do it. Keith Thurman, and then I also got to blame Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman got to, man, like, I know Keith Thurman is chasing big fights, but I would really be disappointed if Devin really did go after that fight. I feel like there's so much to clean up right now at 140. He could clean up that whole division.
I'm a Keith Thurman fan, and I'm gonna be honest about this. What the hell is Keith Thurman chasing?
Keith Thurman chasing big money fights. He wants to get. He's outpricing himself.
Keith Thurman can't chase big money fights right now when you sitting down and you playing flutes and riding around in helicopters, bro. You got to get out there. You got to get out there and you got to go beat somebody. Go holler at Boots. Call out Boots. Fight Boots. You beat Boots. If Keith Thurman go out there and fight Boots, he put himself right back in the limelight. You just beat Boots. The guy that everybody's saying is unstoppable. He's this force at 147. No, Keith Thurman got to go out there and do something. Keith Thurman can't keep going around here. No, fight. What the hell would you accomplish by beating Devin Haney, Keith Thurman?
He wouldn't be. He wouldn't even be Devin Haney. I'm be honest with you. Devin
Haney
would box his ears off.
No. Let's just say that even if he beat Devin Haney, what the first thing they're gonna say he was supposed to win? Yeah. Why fight him? What Devin Haney? Why are you hollering at Keith Thurman? Can't give you nothing.
Yeah, it really does. I mean,
But a name on your resume.
I think Devin Haney already has a Hall of Fame career at this point. I know that sounds crazy, but after the defeat, after last night, he's a Hall of Famer. And I think that's what he's chasing. I think Devin Haney is just kind of trying to put all these big names on his resume. Regis Prograis.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Keith is, you know what Keith is considered now, and I hate to say it because I'm a fan of Keith. Keith is an official, respected name and a gatekeeper. That's what they're trying to portray him as.
Yeah.
That's all it is. They want him to be a gatekeeper, respected name under their resume. And I can respect it. It's a smart move. You know what I'm saying? Going after Keith Thurman, but Keith Thurman need to understand that, bro. They must have forgot. They playing with you out here.
They must have forgot.
They playing with you out here.
Yeah.
On your name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, Keith Thurman. Even then Tank say he'll beat. Yeah, Tank even win that Keith Thurman one time. Say he'll beat Keith Thurman.
But Keith ain't going for it. That's what I like about Keith. He ain't gonna let these young bucks just come up in there and just, I don't know, man. I mean, like how I said, man, there's still a lot of answers.
Oh Lord,
a lot of questions at 147, man. But Keith, yeah, he does need to fight Jerron Boots Ennis.
Oh,
but yeah.
Oh no! I got to talk about this comment right here. Hollis Baptiste, run your mouth on Devin now, simp. You don't know nothing about boxing. Oh my God, these dudes right here. Oh my God,
man, nobody ain't hating on Devin, man. Come on, man. Bro.
I don't know if they want to date Devin Haney. You want Devin Haney to take you out to eat? You want to go to Papa Do's?
Yeah, man, they want to date with Haney. They want to go out on a date. They want to go see a movie with Haney and all this, man. We ain't been hating on Devin.
You want to hold Devin Haney, bro? This boxing. It's a 50-50 chance anybody can win. You know what I'm saying? I tell you straight up and forward, I don't like Devin Haney, but I'm gonna give him his flowers. The man went out there and put on a beautiful performance, my brother. I don't know what be wrong with y'all. Devin don't know you, bro.
I don't like fans like that, man.
I don't know what's wrong with
these fans, these extremists, these extreme fans. I don't like them, bro. I think they take things way too personal, man. Nobody wasn't even hating on Devin, bro. We was giving Devin his flowers, bro.
So I guess he upset with me because I chose to believe that Regis may beat him, bro. That's just in boxing.
That was very possible, and not to cut you off, Easy, but that's what makes a fight a good fight. When you know, like when you think that the other opponent can beat the other opponent.
Yes.
You know, that's what makes a good fight. You went with what you thought because it was very believable. Like I thought, even myself watching the fight, I'm like, you know, Regis ain't no chump. Come on, man.
Hey, I gotta say this for D Nice just said this, and I said this in a video earlier too, and I appreciate you saying this, D Nice. Out of all the fighters, if you want to be this face of boxing like your dad is saying, and respect to your win, Devin Haney, why you ain't call out Boots?
Yeah.
That's the only belt
that the other day.
That's the only belt left out there, or Terrence. Why you ain't call out Boots or Terrence? But you gonna go at that show y'all. I can't criticize a man that just went out there and put on a beautiful performance like that, but that show y'all how the Haneys move.
How do you see that? How do you see that fight going, Boots and Devin? I personally think Devin Boots will put the beats on Dre by Devin.
Devin Haney be dreaming.
He really be the dream.
Like, and tomorrow you be singing that Selena song laid out in the ring. Dream.
Yo, Boots
tonight.
He gonna put him in a dream for real,
man. His name gonna be the dream for real for Boots. Boots damn near 180 pounds, making 147. That man gonna rehydrate and beat the hell out of Devin Haney.
Yeah, nigga gonna hydrate. You gonna hydrate to a motherfucking cruiserweight. Put the balls on. Devin ain't gonna know what hit him. Devin need to stay far away from Boots. That's why Devin. He need to stay his ass at 140, bro. Don't go up there messing with the 147.
You seen the Marcos Maidana versus Adrian Broner fight, the first knockdown?
I did.
How Adrian Broner was just out of there. That's how
man, he was stumbling and everything, and dude, that's a classic.
Like that, I'm just saying, Devin better not run up on it. See, he know who to call out. They're very smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but he put on a great performance. You know
what, Easy? You're right, man. Because if you're talking about, if you're entertaining if I'm gonna be real with you, you're right. Because if you're entertaining the thought of even going to 147, don't call out the washed up guy at 147. Don't call up, Keith Thurman, who's a little older. He's about the same age as Regis. Man, call out the smoke. Go toward. I mean, if you're saying you're really about that smoke,
the head honcho.
Excuse me.
Call out the head honcho or the next.
Call out the Bruce he's the man at the division right now.
Yeah, because
Crawford's leaving. Crawford's leaving that division, and that's the only reason why Devin is going after Keith is because he knows that Keith is going to have a mandatory spot. He already does have a mandatory spot at the WBC belt. That's why he's going up there. You want to beat on the old man, but you don't want to beat on the young nigga. Like, man, come on, man. Like, come on, man. If you're going to be about that smoke, man, be all about it.
Oh, somebody just posted, said, Devin should fight Wild to stop this dumbish. Bro, what are you talking about? What is you talking about? This another Devin fanatic. Hey, man, I want y'all to write y'all name down, and I swear to God, I'm going to call Devin Haney and get in touch with him. I want him to take y'all out to dinner, buy y'all some clothes.
Yeah.
Take you to the hotel room.
Bro, nobody ain't hating on Haney.
I don't know what be wrong with these dudes, man. Ain't nobody say he need to fight Wilder. Where you get that from, bro? Where you get that from? Let me see what Free Mind say. Shit, Keith will have that boy daydreaming. We'll have that boy dreaming. Hey, I'm a Keith Thurman fanatic, man. That's my boy, but I don't know. Keith out here playing. Great stream, great people. Thank you, Boxing Wizard. Thank you, my brother. And you came out. You was right, Boxing Wizard. I can't doubt you no more. You said it because that performance right there made me look like, was it rigged? Because Regis ain't do nothing. I'm expecting Regis. I'm talking about where was one hard punch Regis landed, bro. It hurt my feelings to see that. Let me see. I don't bet with my heart. I bet with my money. Devin way accomplished than Boots. That bomb has no value. I give you credit on that, Boxing God 7. Yes, he is way more accomplished than Boots, but you got to understand, Boots is a bigger man. And like I've been telling people, Boots is really a 168 pounder, 175 pounder running around making 147. Y'all don't see Boots when he ain't.
Devin can't beat
Boots. Boots damn near 200 pounds. 200 pounds. I'm not capping. Thank you for the donation to the channel, Mr. 18. Also, if anybody's watching, go to the Cash App or go to the Super Chat. I would truly appreciate you showing some love to the channel. We need it. We ain't rich over here. I didn't make $5 million last night. So come on, rock with your boy Easy. Show your boy Easy some love. Let me see what's going on. Let me find some more comments right quick, Cornelius. Also, the chat is open. All you have to do is hit the link. Anybody can come on right now. I appreciate if you come on. It helps the channel and help me talk through the situation. I would jump on if you let me, bro. Yeah, jump on. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, understand, the process of what you be talking about, Boxing Wizard. But I need you to come on so we can explain the situation of why I should have betted my money on Devin Haney, like you said.
And I'm gonna address this super chat right here. The young man said, fight T.O. Matias or another guy at 147. I don't know, man. I feel like, yeah, man. I don't want to shit on Devin Haney's parade, but yeah, man. Come on, man.
Devin will beat the hell out of Matias. Devin will beat the hell out of Matias.
Matias, absolutely. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That's a toss-up fight right there. I don't know, bro.
Matias wouldn't be able to get. Look what he just did against Devin. I mean, with Regis Prograis. Regis couldn't even get in the inside, and I say Regis is more skillful than Matias.
Matias has good timing and really good power.
I say he more skillful than Matias. You say I should start a social media. I need to get this money. If they don't give me that money, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do, a social media marketing agency. Just please let me know how to do it. A lot of people be telling me from my voice I need to run a radio show. Show me how to do it, and we gonna get to it. You understand me?
You really do, bro. You really do.
We want this money. We need this money on. Oh, you understand me?
Yeah, have me on the have me as a co-host. Yeah, I need some money too.
Everybody, we all gonna eat B. We all my I can't say the N word on here. All my is eating B. All my
ninjas.
Yeah, all my ninjas is eating B. We gonna eat, baby. I mean, that's D nice. I respect that, but then we'll have to see what Matias would do against Devin Haney. I think he'll do the same thing. Devin's foot movement and his ability to create distance, I think, will wash Matias. And Matias is but one thing let me say this. Matias' style will make a better fight because I don't think Matias will be stupid enough. And I love you, Regis Prograis. I don't think Matias will be stupid enough to go out there and even listen to the fact of, oh, you have no skills and you can't box. That's why the fight with Matias would be better in my opinion, because Matias is gonna go out there and really try to beat up on Devin Haney. So I agree with you on as far as with that. I could ride with that.
How old is Matias? Isn't Matias kind of young? He's about Devin Haney's age also.
I don't know. Matias look like he about 28, 20, like he ain't over 30. I know that.
Yeah, that's the perfect fight. But honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't want to interrupt anything, but look, man, we got to start calling for Tank to fight these kind of guys too.
Man, Tank ain't finna fight him. Mr. Rehydration clause. Then I told y'all they was gonna wait to find an opponent for Tank. I mean, because they was gonna use him as the platform with the Amazon deal. But this the thing: who Tank gonna fight?
Isaac Pitbull Cruz, probably.
Who he gonna fight?
Man, he ain't gonna. If Tank's the competitor that we say he is, that I believe that he is, that he thinks that he is, the competitor that his team says he is, he needs to fight somebody like the Puerto Rican guy we were just talking about.
No more Puerto Ricans. Hell no. No more Puerto Ricans. No more Mexicans. No, hell no. No.
You know that's his MO.
Shout out to my Mexican brothers and sisters, my brown brothers and sisters. I'm not meaning that in a racial standpoint. I'm just saying, no more. No, we want to see Tank go and get somebody who can possibly.
Yeah, that's his MO right there.
Riding through Tecate and Taco Bell drive-thrus, pulling people out.
Yeah. You don't want to fight no brothers, but you want to fight everything but brothers.
Yeah, no more of that, Tank. No.
Yeah, man.
Give us Frank Martin. Give us Tevin Farmer. Give us
Frank Martin would be an excellent fight, dude. Frank Martin. Man, imagine Tank versus Frank Martin, dude. Oh my God, that would be such a good fight. Man,
Tank would knock Frank Martin out though.
Yeah, he would, but that just, man, come on. Yeah, I agree with you. You can't keep on fighting these Hispanic guys.
Not one African, well, I don't like to say African American, not one Israelite, well, I can't say Israelite fighter because he picked up them Puerto Ricans and he'll pick a Puerto Rican real fast, but no Israelite black male fighters on his resume. Not one.
No.
But he the face of boxing. He the face of boxing.
I mean, in his defense, I watched a video the other day. He does have 3 brothers on his resume, but that's not a lot, man. Like, you look back in the day, Tank has 3 brothers on his resume.
When? They must have been his first 3 fights.
early
Oh,
on. I don't think they
unskilled
would.
fighter,
Yeah, those guys probably,
punching
those
bag,
dudes work at the local pizza shop. You
punching
know what
bag.
I'm
That's
saying?
what it's called. Punching
You
bag.
might see them guys at McDonald's.
Yeah, dude just coming out there to build up his career. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah.
Frank Martin is a quack, 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 quack. Let me let Boxing Wizard on. How you doing, Boxing Wizard? Thank you for coming on, my brother. Sleepless, come in the building, bro. Sleepless, come on. How you doing, Boxing
What's,
Wizard?
How are you, sir? You okay, guys?
Yes,
what's
sir.
good, man? What's good with you, man? How you doing today?
I'm pretty cool, brother, man. I made some more dollars last night, so it's all good.
Oh yeah. Don't tell me you made no money now. Donate to the channel. I told you we ain't
I
rich
will
over
do, brother. I'll
here.
donate.
Bro, easy. Didn't I tell you Devin Haney was going to win by unanimous decision? I forgot to bet.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I forgot to bet on that, bro. And I was so mad when I woke up in the morning and I saw that. I was so mad. I watched the fight in the morning and I was so upset. I'm like, damn, I forgot to bet on it. Because I have a lot going on right now.
Yeah, I feel you told me your situation, but you could have gassed it up if you would have went ahead on bet because you had told me from the beginning that's who you was riding with and you said it like
500.
it was. You
Yeah,
said it like it
man.
was. But Mr. Boxing Wizard, how much you won last night, man? Because I know you probably with your knowledge, I'm sure you probably bet $2,000 or something because you already know the win, right?
No, brother. I just bet 200 because I've got Christmas coming up. But the best bet were Liam Parrow because Montana Love couldn't win. It wasn't his day last night because they were fighting in California, and when you put numbers to letters, California has a value of 182. Montana lost and his new record's 18-2. They're fighting in California. California has a value of 61. 61 is the 18th prime. Montana Love stayed on 18. So it's, I know it's a bit confusing for you guys, but yeah, that's how it really works.
No, I know what you're saying, bro. I can understand it a little bit.
I've got a
Hey,
tip for
Jasmine.
you. I've got a tip if you want. Next weekend, put everything you have on Bam Rodriguez. He cannot lose. Sonny Edwards might as well not turn up. It's not his day. Not his day. Bam Rodriguez is great. The problem. So,
Boxing Wizard, we can't really hear you, bro.
oh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, you talking kind of low.
Oh, it's YouTube coming after me again. Yeah, just put your money on Bam Rodriguez next weekend because he can't lose.
Bam Rodriguez.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Lose. But also Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert is going to be
Valenzuela.
Yeah, in the rematch and there is evens. So a lot of people expect the Mexican to beat him after last time. It's going to be a clinic. So
it is.
Colbert and Bam Rodriguez next weekend. Make yourself some money before.
Okay.
He's coming for that revenge, bro.
Let me read this.
He's coming for that revenge, man. They robbed him.
Let me read this comment right quick from Isaiah Matthews. Y'all tripping. Tank will turn up on heavy. On Haney. You think Tank, as a youngin, was under Floyd all the way until he was like 25? Well, we realized that, he's copied Floyd, whole game plan on how to fight fighters and how to pick fighters. But I think Tank's resume, at the end of his career, Tank, in my opinion, I'm gonna say this. They have made Tank a 5-time champion from what I understand. So of course he may go into the Hall of Fame, but people will always question what the hell has he done? Who has he beat for real to be in the Hall of Fame? Floyd Mayweather and them game plan is this: low risk, high reward. Low risk, high reward. And that's Tank's whole career. Low risk and high reward. I don't hate on Tank. Tank is a black man getting some money, got way more money than me, living way better than me. I can never hate on him. But at the end of the day, his resume and what he's doing is no good.
Salute.
How you doing, Sleepy Joe?
What up, Easy? What up, Easy? I'm eating, bro. My bad.
What?
I'm gonna mute up, though. I'm listening.
Okay, since you knew you just came on, we got to talk about what's your opinion on what happened last night and what you saw in the fight.
Congrats to Devin Haney, man. Masterclass performance. I had it going into the fight. Devin winning by unanimous decision being the more likely decision. I was indecisive, but I had Devin winning by unanimous decision. But I did not have him winning unanimous decision in that fashion. Hell no.
Hell no, I didn't either.
Great performance by Devin. Regis, he couldn't get in. Like that arm reach and the footwork of Regis is what did him. And he wasn't willing to commit after he got caught so early in the first quarter of the fight. So he didn't want to rush.
How do y'all? I'm sorry. How do y'all feel about what David Haney's father said, Bill Haney, about Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis? What's your opinion on that? And I'm asking all you guys.
I like it just to get the conversation started. He called out Tank. They always say they go quiet after they fight about Tank. He called out Tank. Tank. I like it.
Yeah, he's the word around. He's the word around town. Yeah, I mean, it's that kind of stuff's been going on forever, man. But I never seen anybody more than Bill. He loves to throw out Tank's name all the time with anything. They got something personal against Tank. I don't know, man. I don't know why they feel a need. I mean, you got somebody in front of you that you got to fight, man. I mean,
because those are three that fit the mold for the American, the face of American boxing, Black American boxing. Those three, Shakur, Dev, Tank, they like the biggest. They're the closest contemporaries.
Tank is the biggest.
Yeah, we can't really say with Shakur.
No. I'm not saying who's the biggest Cornelius in terms of who's right now. I'm saying they fit the mold. That's where the rivalry comes in. Because they don't got no beef in real life.
Shakur is Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Forgive me, Steve. I forgot. Yes.
I'm not. I ain't saying that the bad, my boy. I like him, but you are your father's seed. Shakur Stevenson is Puerto Rican for real.
That's what Shakur said himself too.
His mother is. I'm trying to make some money on the Day of Reckoning. Boxing Wizard. What's going on for the Day of Reckoning? What's the picks for that?
Ooh, that is a good card right there.
Yeah, that's fire, man. You can make yourself some money, guys. Man, honestly, I'm gonna. I'll show you.
Boxing Wizard, you ain't go live. You didn't go live that night, or did you? Or did I miss the channel?
Did I go live last night?
I'm still banned, brother.
You talking about Boxing Wizard? Yeah, man. I was telling people to come on there. I went on there and look myself, man, and I ain't see damn video up.
I've got them already, brother. I'm the real deal. I just can't post at the moment,
Okay, I ain't down you. I'm just saying, I was, went on there on your platform, and I was like, I ain't see nothing up there.
Apologies, brother. Just trust me, guys, when I tell you, man. Next weekend, Sonny Edwards cannot win, okay? It's finished. He might as well not even lift his gloves up. Same with Regis last night. He couldn't win. It just wasn't going to happen in a million years. It wasn't his day. And I'm telling you the same. But Chris Colbert is the value. A bit like Liam Parrow with the value last night. Chris Colbert is the value next weekend. So,
okay.
And a lot of people have him losing as well, which is why he's evens. And I can understand why, because he did get beat. But he won't be getting beat this time.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I even forgot Showtime was putting on this last card. It was December 18th. I forgot they were even doing that because I haven't seen no promotion for it at all.
I'm talking about Day of Reckoning. That's on the zone.
Doing the last card.
What last card they put out?
It's a free card. It's not pay-per-view. I don't know really how it works, but as long as you subscribe to Showtime on your Fire Stick or whatever you got it on, it's gonna be free. Who's headlining it? It's gonna be David Morrell is gonna be the headlining. He's gonna be there.
The 16th. Okay. I think that's the same day that Chris Colbert fight.
Yeah, that's the card you're talking about.
Yeah, I forget about this. I forget about this all the time because they haven't done nothing to promote this shit, man. My bad. Excuse my language.
Yeah, they don't care. It's the end. You know what I'm saying?
It's dead. They haven't promoted it at all.
Showtime said we don't care. Long hair, they don't care. They ain't.
There's no promotion.
PBC, PBC done went and signed that deal. They don't care. They just ready for PBC to get the hell on. Y'all go home.
All right, so easy. Let me ask you this. Let me ask all y'all this. Based off Devin's performance last night, how does he do against the champs at 140? So Subriel, I already know he beats Rolly, but Subriel, I don't know who the other, or Tio, how does he do against them?
I'll go first. I say Matias. He beats Matias. I think Devin's IQ and movement, footwork, distance, the way he creates distance with a jab will beat Matias. With Teofimo, 50-50. With Ryan, 60-40. And the only reason I'm getting Ryan is the percentage of 40% is because of his power. I don't think Devin will attack Ryan like most fighters would, but I think he'll come out on top against Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan has really showed that he respects Devin Haney too much. When it was at 135, he was the mandatory for the WBC belt. He didn't want to fight Devin Haney. He said, I'll see him later on down the road. He respects Devin Haney too much. But Tio is Tio versus Devin is the main fight at 140 right now.
That's a mega fight, bro.
That's the fight.
That is a mega fight.
How you got that fight going, Boxing Wizard, if that were to get made next? Between Devin and Tio and Devin and Tank. How you see both those fights going if those get going in 2024?
Devin and Tio, I'd have Devin. Purely based on politics. And if it were the other way around, Devin and Tank, I'd have Tank because of politics. Yeah, definitely.
Man, that got to be next, bro. These teams those got to be next, or some semblance of them. If Tank want to do a 2-3 fight rollout, we need Frank Martin or Shakur in there, and then we need a Tio or a Devin fight next year.
Yeah, definitely. That's true.
What you feel about Canelo?
Devin could beat all those guys at 140. I think the reason why Devin's not gonna go for it is a lot of politics right now. Matias, they're gonna, PBC. Sadly to say it, they're gonna protect Matias right now because they need as many champions as they can get over there because they got that deal with Amazon, so they're not gonna try to unify. I don't believe, but I believe he could beat Matias. I know he could beat. I believe he could beat all those guys. Devin could beat all those guys, but at the same time, Devin, I feel like Devin got lucky becoming undisputed at 135 because.
I wouldn't say lucky. The timing was perfect for him.
The timing was perfect.
That's why I said lucky.
Yeah, because I believe Devin could have beat all those guys. Don't get me wrong, but when you got all those politics, when the belts are scattered around like how they are right now at 140, the belts are everywhere. You don't want to go through that. So I think Devin just said, man, F it. I'm not even going to do it. And I don't blame him, man. I don't blame Devin for saying F it. But I do believe he could. I do believe he could beat all those guys, man. I think he's talented enough.
When Devin Haney lets the belts go, the rest of the belts go, where you think they going at 135? Who you think gonna fight who for the vacant titles? They need to make some matchups for the vacant titles, man.
They're already scattering from them.
No, they scattered already. Yeah, they got to start making these fights like ASAP as soon as the year starts.
How did Andy Cruz? I didn't watch Andy Cruz fight. How did Andy Cruz look last night?
He dominated him.
Yeah.
So he was walking him down. So remember, I was telling you, easy. Andy Cruz was almost like got the perfect skill set. You feel me? Don't get tired much. Movement, defense, offense, everything's good. It's just the power was lacking. So he dominating this guy, and at first I thought he was gonna get him out of there quicker than he did. But then I started to see the same signs that the power wasn't really hitting. But he came out with I can't remember the combo.
Keyshawn Davis, where are you?
Knocked the dude out. And he called out Keyshawn's father.
Well, he called out Keyshawn.
He said he's Keyshawn's dad.
Yeah, okay.
They're gonna give the WBO title to Keyshawn Davis. I already see that happening. He's the last piece of the puzzle.
Come on, Keyshawn.
I think Keyshawn gets a belt. I think Frank Martin gets a belt. I think Shakur gets a belt, and then you'll end up seeing them fights. You know,
That'll be a nice
Yeah.
lineup. There'll be a decent lineup. But we all know that Frank gonna duck Shakur.
He said he's about to spin the block for him, whatever that means.
I like the Keyshawn got to come on. I mean Keyshawn Davis, and I respect Keyshawn Davis' skills, Olympian, but Keyshawn talks a lot of trash. I want to see him fight Floyd Schofield. I want to see Frank Martin versus Keyshawn Davis or Andy Cruz versus Keyshawn. It's time for Keyshawn to stop all the talking and start doing the walking. That's just my opinion of it. I respect him, but stop all that cap. You can get the fights made that you want. Stop going and picking them guys that we don't know, Keyshawn. We don't want to see that. You out here smoking weed because your fights ain't. You going out there cherry picking. He's smoking weed.
Yeah, it's crazy because 135 was like super deep. Everyone's saying all the names are moving up, but like these prospects and these like some of them are contenders now. Because Keyshawn is a contender, Cruz is a contender, and Muratalla. These guys are all contenders.
I ain't got no problem with nobody getting high. Hey, get your Jamaican dreadlock. You know what I'm saying? Get the Bob Marley on, bro. But at the end of the day,
how long is that suspension?
I think it should be up in like 2 more months. But you ain't fighting good competition when you out here smoking blunts.
Bro, while we're on the subject, I gotta mention something to you guys. You know that men got overturned. They turned his last men for when he had popped dirty for weed. They turned his last man into a no contest.
Yeah. They did that. That was like right after.
But that's good for him. It works in Keyshawn's favor because they gave him a split decision for that fight.
Nah,
that's
crazy.
crazy.
You out here smoking the lunts, fighting.
I'd rather have a no contest rather than a split decision. Hell no.
that's fine.
Keyshawn got to step it up, man.
Yeah, they all have to step it up, man. Especially Tank's camp because he's Tank's got all the ability. No, I don't think Tank's the best boxer in the world, but it's his equalizer. But obviously TMT they're just following the Floyd blueprint, like you said, low risk, high reward. But sooner or later, the fans are going to be getting pissed off with that. He needs to fight somebody with a pulse.
Yeah, Amazon not going to play that, bro. I'm telling you.
Nah, they're not.
The hottest division out there, man.
Yeah, 140 the new glamour division.
135 got gasoline on it.
Yeah, man. You can expect a big fight from Tank this year because Amazon ain't going to play with that shit. So you can expect a big fight, man. So whether that might be, Teofimo, Devin,
I'll take Shakur. Oh, not
maybe
Shakur.
Loma.
Oh, man.
Maybe Loma.
I'll take Loma.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it'll be Loma.
I think Loma is gonna really try hard to go for the Shakur fight now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Loma's gonna mess Shakur up, man.
Okay.
Jermaine Ortiz.
Yes,
he's good.
Yeah, Jermaine Ortiz, good shout. Even Michel Rivera. I mean, yeah, he's not really a puncher. Yeah, he's lost one, but Michel Rivera, he's lost one.
Michel, while we're on that, Michel Rivera, he's fighting at 140 now.
Yeah.
He's not fighting at 135 anymore. He's going to be on the undercard for this David Morrell, the David Morrell fight that's coming up. He's going to be on the undercard, so he's not at 135 anymore.
The cheater that still lost.
Nah, look, 140 is crazy deep because, like you said, Rivera up there now, and the dude that just knocked out Love. I was telling you easy before that fight. I told you I had him like dominating Love.
You said he was a strong dude. He don't play.
I didn't think he was gonna knock him out like that. That was crazy. Yeah. He's at 140, so 140 is like it's getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah. Them two divisions right now, they hot.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with the heavyweight division. This little card coming up on Christmas, they could throw that in the damn trash. Don't nobody care to see no Deontay Wilder versus no Parker, and don't nobody care to see no Joshua versus no Wilder.
And why all the promo they keep showing Deontay and Joshua? They keep showing them two side by side in all the promo. Like show who they fighting.
That's the losing people. That's the sell it, and I respect it. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna tune into that. Don't nobody want to see that.
It really should be. It really should. I agree with you. It really should be Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. I don't. I hate it when people like. I hate it when these promoters be milking the fight. Like, God, Lord, just give us what we asked for. Nobody was asking for no damn Deontay Wilder to fight Joseph Parker. Nobody. No, I didn't even think about that until it was announced. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, yo, how you gonna have both of these brothers on the damn same card and not fighting each other, bro?
He gonna knock Joshua Parker the hell out, man.
Yo, a waste of money.
Now, also Wilder versus Joshua may end up being a close fight because Joshua he just had problems with everybody now. But he got a new. He went to Ben Davison, from what I understand this time. Not I don't know. Is he still with?
Yeah, he's still with Derrick James.
Oh my God!
It's a scheduling conflict.
It's gonna be a rough fight for him then.
Yeah,
it is. It's gonna be a rough fight.
This is the thing with Joshua, though, right? Is I call him the Adrian Broner of the heavyweight division because ever since that, is the Adrian Broner of the heavyweight division. He does not like getting it. He does not like it. Like, so I'm telling you, he does not like getting it, man. He's in the wrong game, man. He's changed.
Yeah,
I don't know, guys.
Andy ruined that guy, man.
I'm looking forward to that Jarrell Miller versus Daniel Dubois, man. That's gonna be a good fight, man.
Well, I don't know why, because Daniel Dubois gonna quit.
Yeah, but dude, it's gonna be good. Yo, Jarrell Miller, he had made that press conference for everybody, bro. Like he spiced it up, man. Like when he started talking trash, I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be a good fight, man, because he's entertaining.
He's a big underdog.
Shout out to him. I was very happy he was there because other than that press conference was sad as hell. Wilder, you're a good brother. I wish you the best. And now Wilder say I'm gonna knock you out when we fight or something.
Yeah. Wilder should have been talking some ish doing that. But Wilder should have called out AJ right then and there. Like, yo, after I get past Parker, I'm coming for you, AJ. I'm about to whoop your way. You know what I'm saying? That's what it should have been.
Like that. He going out there. I don't know. Tyson Fury beat the confidence out of him or something.
Man, I don't like all that peaceful stuff in boxing. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
I want to see some controversy. I want to say I'm gonna beat you. After I beat you, I'm gonna beat your mama up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I come for the BS, man. We coming for the BS, man. We ain't coming from you're my brother. You know, I wish you the best of luck. And if you shut that soft ass up. You know, like how Adrian Broner has said, man. Like, man, I don't want to hear all that, man. Talk that S to each other, man. Come on, man. It's a fight, man. Y'all acting like y'all gonna come in here and hold hands, and man, come on, man.
Yeah, after I beat you, I'm gonna go outside the ring and slap your mama.
That's what AB said to Sean Porter too. He's like, Sean, after I whoop your ass, I'm whooping your daddy ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, it didn't go that way, but still.
Well, that's what I want to see. All this being polite, that ain't selling no fight, man.
No.
That ain't selling no fight. I want to see somebody go be very like the Roberto Duran. You know, that's what brought Sugar Ray Leonard out of his character and made him lose. You know, Roberto was calling his wife a B word and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I want to see.
Yo, while we're on this topic, can I mention who's that guy that fought Sugar Shane Mosley? Remember that guy? I forget his name, man, because it's before my time. Remember you slapped remember you slapped his wife's ass?
Yeah. I think that was staged,
that's
though.
the kind of BS I like to come for.
I think that was staged to sell the fight, though.
Yeah, but it was good, though. They sold that much.
Yeah, it's sold because he bent over like something dropped. And, you know, Shane Mosley, I don't know if that was his real wife at the time, but you know, Shane Mosley's wife is like a manager or something like that. His first wife. But they sold the hell out of that fight. Then they had him, you know, with Mayorga smoking a cigarette in front of Shane. I said, man, he staged like hell, man.
Classic, man. It was classic. That was some WWE like a mug. But it's like classic, dude.
It was staged.
Oh, they staged the hell out of it, man. But yeah, I don't want to see all that. Oh, hey, brother, I wish you the best of luck. I know we're gonna fight in the future, man. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Man, you've been chasing this guy over, man. Deontay, you've been chasing this guy for how long now? And you know, talking about, yeah, good luck to you. Yeah, I know we're gonna fight some. Come on, man. Come on,
I
man.
give,
Probably
I
ain't
give
gonna never
Deontay some credit though, because at least he said something to the guy when he was talking to him. AJ was looking at him like a mime, like he didn't speak English.
Yeah,
AJ didn't say
Man.
not one word.
Anthony
AJ
Joshua, he's soft as a man. He's soft as a cupcake, man.
And speaking of which, in these Saw press conferences, anyone hear from Jamel Charlo?
Jamel Charlo. No, he quiet as hell right now. He ain't got nothing to say.
Oh,
Yeah, after laying that
Hey.
egg.
But since we talking about Jamel Charlo, hey, now you know I roll with Terrence. Terrence is an animal or dog, but Charlo versus Crawford is a big fight, man.
Yeah. Big
I
fight.
cannot
that's a big
count
fight.
Charlo out at 154 versus Charlo. Got power too. Charlo, I think Terrence will outbox him, but if Charlo hit Crawford,
Yeah.
yeah, I think we might see a Gamboa situation.
I'm waiting for a
Yeah.
date for the Errol Spence Crawford rematch because as soon as I get a date, I'm straight on the numbers, man.
I think
But
it's
I'm already
off.
convinced that Crawford ain't gonna beat Spence in a rematch. I don't give a fuck if Spence is a 10-1 underdog. That's where my money is. I know how these guys
I thought
work.
that one was off though.
I don't know what's going on with that fight. Errol Spence activated the rematch clause, and we ain't seen or heard from him, and he ain't said nothing. You know, if you ain't gonna fight, then I mean, what you doing? You know, it makes me wonder. I get steroid vibes when guys, you know, come out and make up fights and say they want to fight, and then it takes 6 months for you to find a date. What you doing?
No.
Yeah. Define particular dates so numbers match. This is something that needs to show you guys.
I can't really hear you, boxer.
Yeah, you
Oh,
muffled.
can't
You
really hear
muffled.
you.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I hear you
Better
now.
Yeah, they're playing around with me. This is what happens, mate. Yeah, basically, the reason why fights take so long to be made is because they're waiting for a certain date so numbers match up. I know that it sounds crazy, but it's not. Like, if you go to the YouTube channel, Alexander Usyk, right? It's called 2617. Somebody please tell me what date the fight's on the viewing.
Are you talking about the Errol
Yeah,
Spence Crawford?
Yeah, I'm talking about Spence Crawford, but I'm talking about numbers. Like they wait for numbers. This is what they do. They can't just make a date. It's not how they roll.
I can understand. So, if they like you saying they waiting on dates. So what's the situation with Gervonta Tank Davis fight? What's his situation?
They're waiting for a date because Tank Davis's birthday, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is December. So they're waiting for a date. But with this Usyk Fury fight, I'm a bit perplexed because the fight's on the 17th of February. If you go to Alexander Usyk's YouTube channel, somebody please tell me the number on his channel. It's called Usyk 17.
Mm.
Like, I'm not playing about. Like, this is what they do.
Yeah,
It
I
sounds
respect
crazy, but I know this is what they do. We've been doing it for a long time.
I respect it because I'm gonna say this, and I know a lot of people gonna say it, and they gonna look like that Regis that was out there last night looked like to me like a Regis that wasn't trying for real.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say that.
A lot. I mean,
here's the only reason why I would say nah, that's a real Regis. If he didn't get caught with the only knockdown in that third round, say that happened in like round 5 or 6, and from round 1 through 5 before that knockdown happened, he was fighting that same way. I could have agreed, but he got caught so early. I feel like he was scared of that. You feel me? I feel like he was afraid of that in terms of going. I know what you mean. Why wasn't the Ruguru being a Ruguru, trying to go inside and beat the little boy up like he was saying? It's crazy, but like, you know, Devin looks so good. But yeah, Boxing Wizard, he was talking. I didn't mean to cut you off.
nah, it's cool, brother. It's cool.
Boxing Wizard, could you come closer to your mic? We really can't hear you that much, bro.
Can you know? Yeah, this is what they do to me, mate. Like, no matter where I go, they'll be cutting me off. It's been happening for a long time to me, brother. They don't want you knowing what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, that may be true, but I'm saying make them know that you're trying to tell it, because we can't. You know, it's not that you mumbling. It's just that it's very low.
Yeah. playing about with me, mate. Right, well, I'll tell you something. There'll be a video on my channel in the next hour. I'll just fucking fuck knows what I'm gonna do, but I'll try and get one up, man.
Yo, what's the name of your channel, bro?
Just fucking believe me when I show you, right? I predicted Katie Taylor as the underdog to beat Cameron in the rematch. She won. Michelle Rivera just fought on the 25th. He got his 25th win. He were evens. Like, they play around with numbers. Just trust me when I tell you this, guys. Like, you hear the promoters and the boxers always say it's all about numbers, right? It depends on the numbers. They're telling you. They don't mean money. They don't mean money. They do not mean. They're not talking about money. They're talking about dates.
Yo, Boxing Wizard, you know what that just reminded me of? You ever hear, I don't know if any of you guys ever heard this, like when they say, you hear like a vegan or vegetarian say, yo, don't be eating the meat. When they say, yo, it's made with 100% beef, that's just the name of the manufacturing place or the name of the factory. It's not 100%. You say, yo, we waiting on the numbers. Everybody think they talk about money or something. It's like, no, like the actual numericals. That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. Trust me. I'll show you. In the video, I'll put Chris Colbert, Bam Rodriguez, and I'm gonna do that Joshua Wilder card as well. I've not done that one yet because I don't think there'll be an upset, but you never know. But I'll
could you say the name of your channel, bro? Because I kind of want to go over there, bro.
Oh, it's just the Boxing Wizard, mate. But I've got 33 in there, like, so I'm born on 33 numerology. So, like,
hey, man, y'all got to start somewhere.
Yeah, man. No, trust me, mate. Like, you just follow what I'm saying, man. Because I've been doing this for a long time, man. I know what I'm doing. It's all a game, man. Trust me, it's a game.
So, are you talking about like betting wise?
Betting wise, yep, betting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those are kind of channels. Yes.
This year,
I need some betting channels right there, man. Yeah, we gonna test it. We gonna get rich out this mug, man. Come on.
My record this year for boxing, up until now, is 39-3.
Mm.
I've only got.
I was actually going to ask you that too. I was going to ask if you had a record too.
And one of them I avenged. The first loss I took were Eubank Smith in January. They both had similar numbers, and I went with Eubank Jr., but he lost. But in the rematch, I avenged it. So it's another fight I got wrong was Oscar Valdez against the big dude Navarrete.
Navarrete.
Wrong.
Yeah.
But the fights that I got wrong all had 33 numerology. When a boxer is either fighting for his 33rd win, right? Something will go tits up, something will go wrong. These fuckers love 33. And they're the only fights I've got wrong what involve 33.
Okay. Well,
just trust me.
I got another fight I want to talk about that's coming up that should be coming up, depending on Canelo, Mr. Payday, Mr. Big Money, Canelo Alvarez. What's y'all opinion on the David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez situation? Why hasn't this fight happened? When will this fight happen? And who do you think will win?
Right.
I want to go first.
Go on,
I want to go first. I've been holding this in for so long. Canelo will beat Devin Benavidez. I think people think Canelo is just like this soft, older guy. No, man. Canelo got hands, bro. And top of that, WBC just they let Canelo do whatever the hell he wants. Canelo don't care. But I think Canelo will beat Devin Benavidez, man. Devin Benavidez is good. I think we're all just kind of prisoners of the moment because he beat up on a 35-year-old. Yeah, I'm gonna give him his credit, but damn, I'm not a prisoner of the moment when it comes to that, man. Like, I can't, man. Like, yeah, man. Like, and then you lost the belts twice, man. You lost them. I'm gonna have to be for real with you. You lost him on the scale, and then he lost it from recreational drug use, which I don't find anything wrong with. But I'm not about to, man. You had your time, man. They gave you 2 opportunities, man. So I can't, man. Nah, man. I can't. I love Canelo, bro. Canelo's cool.
So you think?
Canelo's good.
So you think Canelo will defeat David Benavidez in your opinion?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Without a shadow of a doubt. Man, people think Canelo's soft out this mug, man. Canelo ain't soft, bro. Canelo, when he prepares, man. He knows what he's doing. He only got beat by 2 fighters, man. Canelo, man. Canelo's that guy, man. I really don't think anybody messing with Canelo. That's why they're all chasing him. Why everybody's chasing Canelo, but Canelo, he got the luxury to sit back and just, like, oh, I'm gonna let all these guys call me out, and I ain't gotta do nothing, man. Canelo, that dude.
Okay, what's your opinion, Sleepy Joe?
So Canelo ain't look that great. My bad, I'm eating, y'all. Canelo ain't look that great offensively against Jamel. Jamel was just backing away, wasn't trying to fight at all. But Canelo was doing the same 1-2 underhand, right hook, left hook. He didn't look that great. Now, if Charlo would have bring the fight, who knows what would have came out of Canelo? But based off of that, how his offense looked in that fight. Now he won. Now he was a dominant fight, dominated obviously. But based off that fight, John Ryder fight, Biffle fight, I would say the age is getting to him. Not in a bad way, not like he has his wits about him. He has all his faculties in there. I'm just saying offensively, I don't know how great he's gonna look because Benavidez has a massive size advantage over this guy. And again, same thing I said before, all the David's fight. He gets better as the fight goes on. He's gonna start steamrolling guys, rolling guys over. So the only problem I have with Canelo, the size and how his offense been looking in his last 3 fights. He's got to show me something offensively. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to pick the younger guy, Cornelius. My bad.
What's your opinion on your boxing wizard?
My opinion on it is I'm not a fan of Benavidez. I'm a fan of Canelo, but I have to keep my personal feelings out of it. Otherwise, you'll never win money.
Yeah.
Now, biblical times, what happened? King Saul handed the crown to King David, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be biblical. I got Benavidez because there's no way PBC are going to spend all that money on Canelo and let him leave with the belts.
Exactly.
That was cold.
I love that.
That was cold. Easy. Biblical
they're going to go to Dave. They're going to go to David Benavidez, whether it be robbery or what. But I'm telling you now, Canelo Alvarez will not beat David Benavidez. Politics will play a part. Just trust me, guys. I know how these fuckers work.
Al Heyman will not let him leave with them titles. Because Al Heyman, that is the only thing that's holding PBC and Al Heyman together is titles. Once Al Heyman lose them titles, nobody will do business with Al Heyman.
No. And obviously, they've just signed a big deal with Amazon, right? So you really think they're going to let Canelo walk away with all them belts and not hand them to David Benavidez?
No. Yeah, Amazon.
He can go back over there with Eddie Hearn. Hell no.
Amazon, they're gonna get the money's worth, man. They're gonna be like, no more BSing. You guys got to put on the best fights. They're not gonna let them do like how Showtime, like how they did Showtime, how PBC did Showtime. They're not gonna. Amazon's not gonna go for that. They're like, no, we're gonna make all your fighters fight all the other fighters, and we're gonna, even if you got a crossover and. Yo, man, no, Amazon.
That's
why they ain't found an opponent for Tank yet, because they trying to see. They adding numbers up right now. What fighter can Tank bring to the table to let y'all start off good with us?
Sabria Matias. I got a feeling that's who it's gonna be.
That's the thing, right? If I'm looking at this, because obviously I learned a long time ago to keep my feelings out of it, right? Now I know that Canelo could catch David Benavidez whenever he wants, right? However.
That's a fact.
Feelings out of it, that's not how it's going to play out. Because
I don't see him playing on like that.
Benavidez has no defense. He's no defense at all. It's non-existent. He's very offensive, but he's no defense.
All offense.
Against Canelo Alvarez, that would be a problem, but I don't see it. So, and Benavidez is going to be a good underdog as well. Al Heyman's going to have his magical hand in the background. Amazon's just been signed. You just got to use your head, guys. You got to use your head. It's a game. It's a business. You know.
Yeah.
My opinion. You know.
Respect it. Me personally, I don't know what the hell is taking on. Like I always say, I think Canelo Alvarez, just really doesn't want to pass the torch on to another, Mexican fighter. I don't think he's scared of David Benavidez. I think that
No, he's not
he's
scared.
just a selfish guy at this point. If you look at like all the old greats, I seen Eric Morales, and this is no cap, y'all. I seen Eric Morales get asked a question about Canelo Alvarez, and it looked like he almost threw up in his mouth.
I saw that.
You saw that?
I saw that, yeah. What is it with these Mexicans hating on other Mexican boxers? I know what you mean about them not wanting to pass the torch or present. I've seen it, yeah. You're correct.
Canelo don't want to pass the torch to another Mexican.
But can you check this out? Can you really blame him though?
Because Floyd did the same thing.
Floyd did it, and that's who Floyd actually gave him his biggest opportunity fighting him. And you notice Canelo got more famous after losing to Floyd.
True.
It's weird, right? You wouldn't think that, right? But that's how hard the Mexican fan base, they had back Canelo so hard. Even after he lost to Floyd, they still was riding with him. Canelo don't want to give that up.
Well, what I see is, I see Benavidez beating Canelo because of politics, and then I see PBC with this Amazon Prime wanting to build Tank's career this year, as well as David Morrell. And I see them belts, what Benavidez is going to win, going to David Morrell. Like, you've got to see the scripts, as if you're a movie.
I'm not gonna lie, I got Morrell beating Benavidez easy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like that'd make sense. That'd make logical sense.
It's crazy how me and Boxing we got a lot of the same picks, but for different reasons, but we still ending up there.
Yeah, man, definitely.
But look, check this out. Morrell
beats David right now, Cornelius.
Morrell, he's high risk, low reward. Who's going to want to fight? Nobody's putting their hands up to fight a David Morrell. He's high risk, low reward. Nobody's going to want to get in the ring with that kid, man. And I understand, like, any promoter, they're going to be like, no. We're going to avoid this guy. And I understand, yeah, it's ducking, but I mean, he is high. He's high risk, low reward, because you get in there, you beat him, they're gonna be like, oh well, who is he beat? He's so even though he's dangerous, but if you go in there and lose, they're gonna be like, man, you got beat by David Morrell. So it's a really lose situation.
David Benavidez,
he really is.
David Benavidez.
Check this out. It's harder to promote Dominican fighters. It really is. Like these island fighters like that. Man. Yeah, it's really hard to promote those kind of guys. It's really hard. It's easier
I agree
to
with
promote.
Boxing Wizard. I feel like they would like to move forward with the two Davids. Like Amazon is going to want to move forward with the two Davids.
David ducked David Morrell. He ducked the hell out of David Morrell.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he didn't duck him. I don't think it was a duck. I think honestly, Showtime, they're looking at their Showtime. I mean, not Showtime, but PBC. They're looking at their roster right now. They want to. You don't think they want to preserve as many champions as they can?
And that's what they did.
They don't want the champions eating each other alive. Like they want to preserve their champions right now.
They preserved David Benavidez from fighting David Morrell. David Morrell was on the charts to fight David Benavidez first, and then they go choose Demetrius Andrade.
I don't feel bad for David Benavidez.
And check this out, right? The timing is perfect, guys, right? Because David Morrell, in a few days, has got his own card. Is the main event.
Yep.
Right.
They're building him up.
The Amazon Prime deal next year for when. Trust me, it's all there. The stage is there, and they're working it now. And it's like Caleb Plant against Benavidez. Yeah, Benavidez won, but when you look with a close eye, did nobody realize that Caleb Plant suddenly forgot how to box after 6 rounds? Benavidez didn't win a round. He forgot how to box after 6 rounds.
That's a good point.
I think Caleb is a gas machine. He gasses though. Like,
yeah, to be fair, yeah.
That's boxing, but he does gases out.
Yeah, so I'll give it. I'll say it's more of that. He's more of a front runner. But y'all, I was gonna ask if y'all saw anything from that Top Rank card. I was watching them simultaneously. Easy, you bought the Shakur fight, so you should still have your subscription.
Yeah, I
Top
should
Rank
still
card was
have
on. They had Carrington from Brooklyn. He was on there. He got the knockout. Great performance from him. They had Xander Zayas, one of my favorite fighters right now. Co-main event. He got the stoppage. It was a cool card. It was a cool little card. That dude Torres, that heavyweight dude. Torres Jr., he real popular. He got that nickname. I forgot his nickname. But yeah, there was a Top Rank card on last night too.
There was a Top Rank card on last night?
Yeah.
Really? Man, that just go to show you how much these companies be competing with each other. I didn't even know that, bro.
No disrespect. If you ain't Caucasian, Top Rank ain't gonna really promote you.
Well,
Caucasian, they like Asians. Mexicans, they promote some Mexicans. I honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. Like, Top Rank, that I feel like they have a problem. Like, now they're promoting black fighters. Like, they're promoting them a lot. They're pushing them pretty heavy right now. And I think, honestly, I think it's because of that Chance Crawford lawsuit.
What I'm saying is the advertisement. They're not advertising their fights. Shakur Stevenson last fight was not advertised right.
Oh, that was piss poor promoted.
That's what I'm saying. They had a bunch of young stars on that card, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we.
Like, last time I was watching the card,
and they put them on
three young
Thursday,
stars
bro.
on that card. They had this.
They
dude,
put them on a Thursday.
Dude. Right. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
But you know, that's that. If Shakur did what he's supposed to do, that would have been somewhat of a genius marketing move. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, they was promoting the Formula One thing. They had like a pre-race, some practice races that was supposed to go on that got cut short about an hour and a half early, like right before Shakur's main event, or maybe in the third round of Shakur's main event. All the people that were supposed to watch that, they tuned into that event, to that boxing event. Only problem is, like, it turned out to be a curse because they gave a stanker, but Shakur had what he was supposed to do.
Do y'all think even Top Rank? Do y'all think Top Rank even care about Shakur like that?
No,
I mean, they do, but I feel like they know Shakur about to leave. But they should promote the dude. They should, like what Oscar's doing. Oscar's not downplaying Ryan with the promotion as best as he can. You know what I mean? He's promoting him when he can, up talking him when he can. Even though he knows that Ryan probably going to be gone, they got to do that for Shakur because who Top Rank got? Like I said last night, they had a couple upcoming stars, but they're not as known as Shakur Stevenson, not at all. But they had three names on that, like Xander Zayas, Carrington, and Torres. And the three guys that have a buzz around them. They were all on that card last night.
Hold one moment, y'all. Let me welcome Brooklyn on to the stage. How you doing, Brooklyn?
What's going on, Brooke?
How you doing, man?
Brooklyn in the house.
Yeah, for sure. It's me. I've been on the channel before. My name was AC before, so
okay,
same dude. But basically, I wanted to chop it up, hop in real quick, man, because I liked the fight last night, but I'm very, very disappointed in the after effects of the fight because what basically happened, in my opinion, is we lost. Devin Haney's dad just took all of the shine away from what Devin Haney accomplished that night because he went on talking crazy and everything. Then he's saying you can't get Bud credit for what Bud did, and Dev is the real number one pound for pound. It's like, Bill, come on, let your son shine for a minute, man.
Very disrespectful what he was doing. He even went at Floyd.
Yeah,
I agree what he said about Tank, which he wasn't lying about. Floyd never been undisputed, but Floyd, why did you go at Floyd?
You didn't have to bring none of them other fighters up. It was about your son last night. It's about your son last night, and then hopefully if you do get the Tank fight or a Shakur fight at 140, that's the first step to building that fight to make it a mega fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you just started talking reckless about people that's like, okay, I get it, but resume-wise, I mean, a lot of people can really shit on your son's resume.
I mean, Devin really got like 6-7 real fights.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. And I'm a huge Devin fan. I'm team Haney 110%, just like I'm team Crawford 110%. But I'm just like, Bill, shut the F up, homie. Killing it right now, man. And you taking away from your son gaining new fans.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you need to be quiet. And just like we talked about before, Easy, when we had that conversation where, you know, a lot of these fighters' dads need to just get out the way or just shut up. Prime example last night, man. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, man.
I just can't wait to hear Floyd Mayweather's reply to what he said.
Yeah, because that's disrespectful, knowing that Floyd, you know, your son
was trained by his dad.
Yeah, your son was trained by Floyd. Your son spent a good portion of his early career in the Mayweather camp.
Yes.
You feel me? And now you disrespect, and they did the same thing with Crawford. And it's like, bro, this is not 100% Dev, man. Dev was trained by the greatest, just like Shakur was trained by some of the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people want to see that fight over anything and everything, because they want to see who took away more from being trained by Floyd and being up under Crawford for a minute. So it's like, Bill, this is why people have a problem with your son, because your mouth, not Dev, your mouth. Dev is out there proving what he's saying, and I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But Bill, you need to be quiet or sit on the sideline. Get another like Leonard Ellaby or somebody.
Devin was even trained by, you know, Floyd and been in there showing Devin Haney tips in the ring. So, you know, for him to come, you know, Bill be feeling himself a little bit too much at times, man.
Yeah, way too much. Way too much. Because he the one who keep getting Dev in these sticky situations with the fans. So,
yeah.
You know, I just wanted to chop it up about that. I was hearing y'all talk about, you know, Shakur and what happened with Shakur and everything. I don't know if that was basically numbers y'all was talking about, or I mean, pay-per-view sales or the outcome of the fight. Who was that? More pay-per-view sales?
So, you know, Floyd finna go behind the scenes and try to make something happen real bad now for Devin.
Yeah.
Oh, Floyd finna come hard. I'm telling y'all. He probably finna. Now we probably finna see smart. No, I ain't thinking about it like that. I didn't think about it. Smart move by Bill Haney. Let me get up on the Floyd skin so he could send Tank.
Billy is not too smart, man, because I tell you something, as soon as Devin fights Tank Davis, all this talk that he's saying right now, I guarantee you Devin draws the shortest draw that night.
You said what? What you say, Boxing Wizard?
I was just saying, Billy is not too smart, man, because eventually Devin's going to fight Tank, and all this talking he's doing is going to backfire that night.
So you're saying that Tank will beat Devin Haney?
Yeah, politics. Billy is not a smart man. He shouldn't be doing this stuff.
But Tank's biggest weakness is if he got a good boxer that'll just step to him, he can be outboxed. You've seen glimpses of that. There is a blueprint to beat him, but it's just guys tend to get relaxed and unfocused, and then they get caught.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so it's like when you're dealing with like a Dev or Shakur, when it comes down to Tank, that's his most dangerous fights, period. A lot of people are saying bringing Tio in the game could be, but you know, it all depends on when Tio gets back and when he gets his mind right. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Devin want to see Tio for real.
Nah, I don't either.
I feel like both of them don't want to see each other, bro.
Because the reason I think he really don't want to see Teofimo Lopez, because for one, I don't think he's ever sparred Teofimo to even get an outlook of if he could beat him. You know, we already got the knowledge of, you know, that he's been in the ring with Tank, and you know, they say he beat Tank and Adrian Brown and them lost and they left with the money. So they already feel confident enough to beat Tank. That's why they are calling out Tank. If you notice, they never scream Teofimo. Even Gervonta Tank Davis don't scream Teofimo name.
Yeah, for sure. But I say this. I really hate to apply the triangle theory so many to situations, but Dev beat the guy convincingly that beat Teofimo convincingly.
Yeah.
Even twice. You feel what I'm saying? So styles make fights, and I think Teofimo's style plays so well into Devin's boxing style that he may get stopped. That could be, where people say Dev don't have the power, but Teofimo's style tend to lend a solid, stoppage type performance if he steps in the ring with Dev. Now, I'm not saying that for every fighter, but I'm just saying styles
I
make
think
fight.
I think that Devin really beats Tank because Tank, the reach situation and Devin's movement and creating distance, I think he'll beat Tank.
That's Tank's biggest kryptonite is a guy that's bigger than him and that can get in on the inside at
Tank
range.
will have to put himself in real danger in order to
Yeah.
knock out Devin Haney.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's his kryptonite.
Yeah, and I still feel I feel the same way about Teo, although Teo is a funny style fighter because he tends to step up to the level of competition that he fights. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he slept on George Kambosos, but he kept on saying he wanted to knock him out, and he was rushing at him like he wanted to knock him out, then got sat down, and that was just a huge mistake. But then he comes back and beats Josh Taylor convincingly.
I'm gonna be real with y'all about something else with Teofimo. Even though I told y'all the takeover is taking me over. If y'all go back, and which nobody want to go do, Lomachenko was beating the hell out of Teofimo in them late rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came on too late, but yeah, he came on strong.
He was beating the hell out of him. I was like, Lord, this boy is lucky this fight ain't lasting 15 rounds like they used to.
Yeah.
Exactly. So here's the triangle theory once again.
I was like, Lord.
Loma, go ahead.
All I seen was Teofimo head going from left to right. Like,
Yeah.
If Loma would apply that, got that whatever in 2 rounds earlier, he would have won that fight. You feel what I'm saying?
go
ahead.
I'm sorry, let me read Yoda's comment. He said Calvin Ford was on live earlier and said they will only fight. See what I'm saying?
You not say that, nah, bro. I watched it, bro. So he went live twice. He went
He'll
live
only
in Mill
fight
City.
Devin. Now, I think
Yeah,
Devin
yeah.
will go down and do it. Devin said the only way he'll go down to 135 is for a big mega fight. Tank is.
Right. So that's not what he said. Calvin was on Mill City and then he went on Roz. He was talking about it. He was like, he don't know. He's like, he don't know what weight class the fight gonna be at because Devin struggled to make 140 this fight, which he did. He was overweight. He had to strip down. He missed it the first time, then stripped down and all that. And they talking about 147. Like we don't know when the Haneys be trolling, but we don't know when they trolling. So they're talking about moving up and they struggle with 140. So he's like, well, we already know our guy. He's willing to go maybe 136 or whatever the case may be, but he's a 135 pounder. Where he gonna meet Devin at? If he's not willing, if our guy's gonna sacrifice, it's gonna be a sacrifice at 140 or catch weight, 138, something like that.
Now,
the A guy is talking 141, 147, stuff like that. So he never said that he got to come down to 135.
No, but here's the troll. Here's the troll. This is how you catch Calvin Ford and them out. Calvin Ford and Gervonta out. Did they or did they not say they were willing to go up to 147 to fight Bud? But you can't go to 140 to fight Dev?
Exactly.
But they backtracked to their credit. They pulled it back. They said Tank was playing. They pulled it back.
Yeah, and then they said this. They said this, that they were looking for the big super fight. So why would Devin Haney have to drop down to Tank with a fake WBA belt when he could move up to 140 when he fought Mario Barrios at 140?
Nah, but they were saying 140. They said 140, but they were saying, I'm just saying what the Yoda dude is saying. Calvin said, yeah, they will come to 140. That's the sacrifice they would have to make, but they don't know if Devin even want to do that, is what they're trying to say.
Here's the problem with
Devin do that.
Dev is a natural 147 pounder. Like once he gets
I agree.
That dude is gonna be a monster in that division. He'll take that shit over mad fast because I think that's when he'll be entering into his grown man strength, and there won't be no weight issues with him. Just like I told people after the Errol Spence loss, Errol Spence weight to me is 160. You go up
It
there,
is.
dominate that weight class, bro. You will be undisputed inside of 2, maybe 2.5 years if you really go after it.
So you think Haney will beat Boots?
At 147?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Let me say this. I can see it happening on points on a split decision. I just don't see, like, my issue with Boots is I used to be a huge Boots fan. I was on board with Team Boots just like I was with Bud and Haney. But when I saw what happened, and I'm gonna go back, when I saw what happened when Blair Cobbs pressed him and his daddy and the weak ass excuse that they gave. Then when Conor Ben called him out, he said, don't nobody know who Conor Ben is in Philly. Like, that really matters. Didn't nobody know who Calzaghe was when he faced Jeff Lacey? Didn't nobody know who Calzaghe was? Only if you was a true boxing historian type of dude who watched a lot of European fights and knew that, okay, Calzaghe was a European champion. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If you do that fight in the UK, you get a crazy bag, and now you have somewhat of a legitimate name on your resume.
I mean, you got to move up.
You got 30-something fights in, and you know Earl Spence had 28 fights in. 16 of those fights was at 147, and he was unified.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, when we look at the amount, the volume of fights Boots got versus what he was able to accomplish on paper, Dev Haney beats that guy, 8 out of 10 times. Just in my opinion.
I agree that Devin will look better at 147, but before I see him fight a Boots up there, I want to see him fight like maybe a Josh Taylor on the way, whether it's a catchweight
that would be
whether it's at catchweight or 147.
Cody Crowley or Josh Taylor.
I want him to fight Josh Taylor or Barrios at 147 before Boots, and then I could see like, all right, well, this dude is a real deal at 147. But I agree, he would look better at 147.
Josh Taylor too.
Who that?
Devin Haney will beat Josh Taylor too.
I think he would. I just want to see how it looks against a bigger guy, before he gets into Boots.
If you put a jab,
Boots, like you said, Boots is like 180. So when he rehydrates, 170, something like that. So
if you put a jab in front of Josh Taylor, he get confused. he love phone booth fight.
Here's the thing with Boots though. If you go back 3 years in Boots' career, any real Boots fan, I always ask them this: what improvements have you seen in Boots in the last 3 years? Do you feel that's you see that's a question that always gets an awkward silence, and then dudes are try. Oh well, he's been ducked.
I didn't hear the question. What was the question again? I didn't hear the question.
He's ducked. He's ducked. When Stanionis called him out,
Boots you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When they couldn't get the fight and everything was at that pause like 2 years ago, you feel what I'm saying? Stanionis briefly called him out and then took another fight because Boots and him was like, no, we don't. We go where we at. When Virgil Ortiz, before he started going through his situations with his medical because he's just cutting too much weight and stuff like that, Virgil Ortiz called him out. Blair Cobb called him out, and it's just like, bro, it's not like there aren't people who haven't called Boots out. Boots just, his daddy makes these weird excuses, again, going back to what, me and Easy and some other people were talking about on the panel, where these dads tend to get in the way of their sons' boxing future.
The good thing about that is, come 2024, all these guys got to fight each other because now Boots is the name at 147. Terrence is, for all extensive purposes, unless that rematch with Earl gets made there, it's gone from 147. He's not fighting. He has no interest in fighting nobody there. So that's the biggest name there that's gone. Earl is gone as far as we know. So, you know, if Boots is the guy now, and they're gonna put pressure on him to start making these fights. So
Yeah,
but that is because the excuse he
if
had, the
Errol
reason why I
Spence
say that is
versus
because the excuse. Yeah, go ahead.
if Errol Spence versus Bud, they said couldn't sell. What the hell they think gonna happen with Boots?
Right. So I don't know, man.
He has nothing to offer Terrence Crawford.
Right. He
Besides
had
the
the
fact that
excuse
he
of
can
saying
become a 3-time undisputed champion
exactly.
if he go back and get that belt.
That's it.
So he had that excuse of like, I'm waiting. The reason why, like what you were saying, Brooklyn, I'm not fighting all these other guys, Virgil, Conor Ben, all these different dudes. It's because I'm holding out for the Keith legacy fight. I'm holding out for the Earl Money
But
fight, the
Keith
Terrence
called
Money
him
fight.
out. Yo, listen,
But
bro. Remember when
he don't
Keith
got that
called
excuse?
at
2024.
Bud
That
fight?
excuse is gone.
Yeah, Keith Ben called you out at least 3-4 times leading up to the Bud Spence fight, and then the night of, he said, "Yeah, give me the Jerron Boots and give me the Ugas fight. I just want to get the gym."
Yeah, all them excuses are gone now because he's not getting none of those three guys in 2024. So he got to fight the people in his division.
The next best thing.
Who is Boots mandatory now for the title?
I'm not even sure. I
None.
gotta check those
They
rankings.
wiped it clean. He has no mandatory. The only person that's on number 3 on that list, because I was on another channel and we was chopping it up, it's Cody Crowley. He's at number 3. But 1 and 2 slots are wiped clean right now. So Boots ain't got no mandatory.
I'll fight something.
They'll probably fight Crowley next.
He talking to
the other guy
according
too.
to him, he said the rumors out there is like he looking to fight Barrios.
Oh Lord.
I mean, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it in the meantime. I'll take
I'll
it, but
take
I can't. He can't just sit on that. You got to do that and something follow up. You got to follow up if he wins.
Mario just beat Yugas, right? So
yeah, the crap
I'll
out of
take that. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a credit. I'll give him credit for that. You know what I'm saying? Barrios, 147 beat Yugas.
Okay, so we're gonna give him half. We're gonna give him half a name, half credibility. All right. Then after Barrios, what's next? Who's next after Barrios?
Should be Conor Ben or Keith Thurman.
If Keith get right. If Keith get right. But if not, then Conor Ben will stand you on his ear, like you said. There's a dude too, JJ something.
1,000%. But my issue is you already said Conor Ben is ranked number 15 only because of that that situation he had. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Conor, on the WBA, I think Conor Ben is like number 3 or 4 ranked. But at the end of the day, you go to UK, get that bag, Conor Ben will be a legit name for your generation to have a good win over. You beat that man impressively in the UK. There you go, bro.
That's huge. That's a huge one.
That's a nice. That's for the young guys right there. That's a nice win to have on your resume because Conor Ben come to fight.
So if you do a Barrios, a Conor Ben in his town, and another mandatory or another top guy, he could move up to 154 in the sunset unless something big presents itself at 147 like that. Let's
either after Conor Ben do either Stanionis, because if let's just see what the landscape look like after these fights, because it's going to be 6 and 8 months and all of this other
shit
stuff.
Change, everything change.
And then we might get the announcement for Errol and Bud, depending on what weight class that happens, and if it happens at 154, we already know Bud gonna vacate those belts at 147, and then fight at 154, and then want to jump to 168 for the Canelo fight. So at the end of the day, okay, those belts are vacant. We already know who's gonna become the WBA champ. That's Stanionis. Now you have a clear route in trying to go after all the guys, and become undisputed or whatever. Because your dad said you want to clean out the division, but you never said undisputed.
I saw this guy that's in the Haney camp. He fought on the undercard or the prelim. The dude with the ponytail. I want to see him at 160, man. Like, I mean, he is at 160. I want to see him against some of these top guys because he's good.
Yeah, that dude. He looked pretty good though.
Yeah, he looked good that last night.
Yeah, he
I forgot his name. 160 guy.
Yeah. So I'm just like, hey, we'll see what 2024 looks like. It looked like it's gonna be a crazy year for boxing.
Yeah, it should be. On paper, it looks like it's gonna be a nutty year, bro.
Exactly.
On paper, it looks crazy.
Hope, and I just like I was on another channel, and me and the host, we go back at it back and forth and everything, but it's always all love. I said, just look at what the Saudis are doing. You got this big card coming up with Wilder, AJ. You got my guy Frank Martinez on that card.
Yeah.
You also got P-Roll on that card, and all of these, like, the card is stacked. And then right after that, you're getting Tyson Fury versus Usyk.
Yeah.
I said to follow that up, if they have trouble making the Bud and Spence fight here in America, send it over to the Saudis and then put another great stack card like that, towards we might get a Devin versus either, Matias, Shakur, or Tank.
I agree. Like 2023, this year, like really on paper, this has been the most proactive year in boxing in probably like 25 years. We literally seen every champion, former champion, big name, superstar, prospect, top contender. No, we saw Tank twice, bro. I gotta give him credit. We see him twice this year, bro. 2 times.
That being a hell of a fight, but in a hell of a fight.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm just saying we've seen them all in action, easy. Everybody, like anybody. Only person I didn't see is O'Hara Davies, and that's because his fight with Barroso got canceled.
We got the most undisputed fights,
bro. We've seen everybody fight this year, bro. Everybody. So this is it's the most proactive year in boxing in like 25 years. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's been a good year. It has been.
Yeah, and it's been crazy because we had great fights, but the downside of it is a lot of them were just so lopsided.
Yeah. But that's gonna clean up. First, you got to get them on the plate. Now you got to get them in line. Now. Yeah. That's gonna start. The walls are closing in. Bro.
Who was the fight of the year though?
You got some. All right. So my contenders would be. So you got Dev as a contender, Terrence as a contender, probably the biggest contender for Terrence. Canelo as a hell no. Canelo lost before he beat Charlo. Terrence, Dev, Tank did the numbers. He put on the biggest show. He put on one of the biggest shows.
What I'm saying is, hands down, the performance of Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, Terrence is the fight of the year, but he has the performance of the year. He has the performance of the year.
Let's keep this in mind, though. I'm gonna just give just the tiniest bit of pushback. Dev had 2 big fights this year.
True.
That was the Loma fight, and then he went after Whistling. So he could get it just on.
No, yeah, I got Devin Terrence in terms of fight of the year, but if you narrowing it down to performance, I'm getting Terrence.
Performance, it's gonna be Bud Crawford all day.
Yeah, that was
domination, man. That was a domination. Brutal domination.
That was crazy.
I was even sitting in my house watching that fight, like, come on, man, throw in the towel. Just don't let this guy get wrecked like this. Come on, man.
That was beautiful right there. And then against a fighter like Errol, who they had been claiming was damn near king, and he too big, he too strong. There's no way Crawford could win.
Errol could go up there and fight Canelo if he wanted to, because he's just that big and strong, and this and that. It's like,
damn, this is like a
mud get out there and tap their head.
Yeah. He made it's crazy when you look at some of the
easy. You got to bring it up once a panel. You have to bring up that performance. Easy, you killing me.
When they took that Martin picture and then Errol.
Nah, yeah, that's the memes, bro.
Like, come on, bro.
Nah, the memes.
It's crazy because you really look like that dude.
Come on, let's go, Earl. Take that Tim Tszyu fight, bro. Take that Tim Tszyu fight, man.
He needs to leave Crawford alone, bro.
Yeah.
He
At
ain't
the-
even-
That Tim Zoo fight, that Boots fight. Do something, man. Something get your confidence back.
man,
yeah, he
that's
needs some confidence fights right now.
Yeah.
That's why I say go up to 160, man. 160 is your division, bro. 154.
165.
He might get in there and have a flashback or something with it. What Terrence did to him.
Yeah,
He get hit one time,
yeah,
and
Yeah,
this thing,
so-
he's gonna start balling up.
yeah. And at the end of the day, I I'll still ride for the dude. Like, yo, 160 is your division, man.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have no issues with weight. Can't nobody say you was weight drained. You was nothing. You could eat the way you want, and it ain't like you cutting 40, 40 something pounds to squeeze down into 147.
Yeah.
You cutting 15, 18 pounds from what they say you walk around. Your walk around weight, and to make 160, it ain't that hard. It ain't no fat camps.
If Earl were to jump up there to 160, he should take Boo Boo. Since Boo Boo complaining about, oh, I'm too small for 168. Maybe Boo Boo come back down to 160 and let's do him versus Earl.
Yeah, that'll be
like
a
that
real
fight.
good fight.
Well, Boo Boo was too small. He should have never went up there and challenged Dave Benavidez.
That's what he said, according to him. That's what he said.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't. I was very disappointed with my boy. I ain't gonna lie. I was very disappointed with him. I just left it on the stool, man. Then,
Yes,
come
sir.
on, Caleb Plant didn't even do that.
Caleb
man.
went all the way. Caleb
You
went
said
all
you
the
was a
way,
better
bro.
fighter. I'm not Caleb Plant. I'm not this. I'm not that. And you go out there and you leave it on the stool.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. But
very disappointed.
at the end of the day, man, it's like I get where people say there's weight divisions for a reason, but there are special fighters out there that defy those odds. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody could move like like other fighters from the past, and let's just say a Manny Pacquiao, just for the sake of argument, a Manny Pacquiao and a Floyd Mayweather, and even just for the sake of argument, a Canelo Alvarez, who's jumping 4 or 5 different weight divisions and stuff like that, and finding success there. Now, mind you, in Canelo's case, we want to see him in some of the better fights. You know what I'm saying? He dared to be great to go up to 175, and we all saw what Bivol did to him, but at the end of the day, man, it's like, all right, but he didn't leave it on the bench or anything like that, and made no complaints that I was just too small.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, man, it's like, Andrade, find that if your weight is 160, then
You got to be disciplined, bro.
Yeah,
Don't complain.
yeah,
Don't complain, bro.
just try to go after everybody that's anybody at 160. Everything else is everything is a bowl of milk and cereal.
Yeah, guys not playing, bro. They sticking to their excuses, bro. Like as soon as the fight over.
Yeah,
No excuses, but I am the better fighter than David Benavidez, but of course, I'm just smaller, he's just bigger. You say the same two things in the same sentence, bro. You're the better fighter. You say he's not a better fighter. I'm the better fighter. He's just bigger. It's like, bro, he's a better fighter than you.
yeah.
Go down to 160. You can't make the weight, bro.
Right,
I
fellas.
want to see Boo Boo against either Caleb next or Mal Charlo next. That's all I want.
That'd be a good fight. Those would be good fights. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all, it's finna reach the 2-hour mark. Time for me to go and step on up off here, man. I ask that y'all please support the channel, share the videos, mention me on other platforms, man. And I just pray y'all have a blessed Sunday today. I thank everybody for coming on. I thank Sleepless, the Boxing Wizard, Cornelius, Brooklyn. I thank y'all for taking time out y'all life to come on the channel, man. I truly appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure, man. I always shout you out on other channels that don't get weird about it. Like, you go check out Easy because he be having some decent conversation, man.
I thank you for that, brother.
Y'all
stay tuned, man.
Panel, guys.
Y'all stay tuned. I truly appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good, blessed day, man. This is your boy Easy. I'm signing out.